Hey everyone, in this video I will be going over the Alliance of American Football, which is the AAF. They launched their first ever season this very weekend, and I want to go over rules and their teams and other leagues that failed to make a stance in the world of football. Now, we all do have our doubts about this league, considering how many other leagues have tried to stand up to the NFL and failed miserably. Now, unlike the XFL and USFL, the AAF is not trying to challenge the NFL in any way possible. Both of these leagues branded themselves as an alternative to the NFL, and they scheduled their games during the NFL season trying to pull viewers away from the NFL. But the AAF is doing the exact opposite of what those other leagues did, even pairing up with NFL Network to air some of its own games. AAF has no competition as no other professional league is playing during this time. This is really smart on the part of the AAF, as if you want to watch football, they're the only ones you can watch. Now is the part where we get to the teams and how the league is set up. The AAF consists of 8 teams and 2 divisions, those divisions being the West and the East, and each of those divisions has 4 teams in it. Let's start things off the West. They consist of the Arizona Hotshots, the San Antonio Commanders, the San Diego Fleet, and the Salt Lake Stallions. The East consists of the Memphis Express, the Atlanta Legends, the Orlando Apollos, and the Birmingham Iron. Each team will have a 10-game regular season, 2 games against each division rival, and 1 game against each team in the other division. The top 2 teams make the playoffs, with the championship being between the best East and best West teams. Teams will have a roster of 52 men and are only allowed to sign players from Pacific colleges or other professional teams. Teams can only freely sign players if that player played for a college that is unaffiliated with the AAF and hasn't been to the NFL or CFL. The AAF has major rule differences from the NFL, and these are: no kickoffs. Teams will automatically get the ball from their own 25-yard line, and there will be no PATs as teams are required to go for 2. The play clock has been set at 35 seconds, and an extra official, called the Sky Judge, has been added to the officiating crew to call penalties that were missed on the field. The AAF has their very own unique set of overtime rules. In overtime, each team will get the ball at their opponent's 10-yard line. The team leading in points after each team gets the ball wins the game. If both teams get the ball and the score still remains tied, then the game will end in a tie. Since the AAF got rid of the kickoff, they had to come up with a replacement for the onside kick. Teams will get the ball at their own 35-yard line and must convert on a 4th and 10. Failure to do so will turn the ball over. The AAF is trying to short football games by 30 minutes, and they intend to do this by not allowing commercial timeouts and no automatic reviews. Plays will only be reviewed if the coach uses one of his 2 challenges. Well, that's all the information you need to know to start enjoying the AAF, and I hope you enjoyed my video.